So, good afternoon. We're in the business innovation project, and our teacher is Samara Guzman. Our team is uh, conformed by Junior, Vanessa, Humberto, and Daniela, and we're going to present our project for this class.
We're going to present the product and country of each member. For mine, it was Denmark, and my product was dates that are sweet fruits often dried from the date palm tree.
My product was lime. The process was scanning, and also the country was Liberia. The lime is commonly used in cooking and beverages, so yeah, it's pretty common.
Then for my country, which was Argentina, the product I chose was avocado, which it is a fruit that is very healthy and fat and is very creamy, rich, and textured.
My product was the watermelon. It's a refreshing fruit with a vibrant pink or red flesh, sweet flavor, and a high water content.
So for this slide, we're talking about the industrial processes. And my product, the dates, it was chosen the confection, which is the process of cooking fruits in syrup for preservation and use in desserts.
The process that I was looking for, or that I investigate, was canning, which involves sealing food in airtight containers and heating them to destroy spoilage microorganisms. This often helps the food to last way longer. It's commonly used on supermarkets where you can buy food from a long time and also keep it for another long time.
My process was flavoring liquids, which is the liquids extracted from herbs or fruits for food or cosmetic industry, made to give a more intense taste or aroma to products.
Then my industrial process for avocado was smoking, in which herbs or fruits is more of an ancient processing of flavoring, cooking, and preserving food by smoking it, burning it, or smoldering it.
Then for our WVS structure, we focused more in the sustainability issues, the supply chain problems, the equipment maintenance, and the market changes. So for the avocado, we focus on the time management and sustainability strategies, the supplier contracts and export certifications, procurement of materials and also equipment, the market research and analysis of trends. Then for the dates, we focused on launching the energy bars, the market trends, and the supplier negotiations, procurement and quality control, the schedule, and for the lemons, the sourcing of quality lemons, um, preservation techniques and practices that are sustainable, investment in food safety, and for last, um, for the watermelons, we focused on developing watermelon extract flavoring, supplier negotiations, and regulatory compliance and trend analysis.
For the project network diagram, what we did was set the main milestones we wanted to achieve. And from that, we created various steps from planning what our goals were and our objectives were for the project to determining our suppliers and where we would get our produce to doing all the work of licensing and certification, research, and actually hiring employees and buying machinery. And the main milestone was beginning production processes. After that, it was just taste and quality tests. And after that, it was exporting and monitoring and controlling the results. And as you can see, you can tell here is the critical path based around these main milestones. And yes. And for the project schedule, we can see the milestones in the Gantt diagram that we formed according to this critical path. The main milestones were firstly, set the objective, second, finalize contracts with suppliers, and third, beginning production processes, and last, beginning exporting the product.
So on customer satisfaction parameters, we chose these 7 points. The first one is on-time delivery, and which we expect to like meet the schedule on time. So we need to control this, contacting the right people. And the second is correct product delivery, which we need to verify the right product deliveries to customers. Don't give them something they didn't ask for. And the third one is product quality, which is ensure every product has their proper quality upon arrival. The fourth is conditioning and packaging, which ensures secureness during arrival of products. In this case, we focus on not giving them something damaged when it arrives. The fifth one is customer communication, when where we need to be aware of what they expect, and in this case we will do that by communicating to customers of the tracking of the products and potential issues, which can be like bad weather, or maybe an accident in the transportation process. We don't know, but we need to be prepared for that. The sixth one is compliance with export regulations, which ensure products meets all standards in country of origin and destination. And the last one is handling of complaints, which is the ability to resolve the problems that people has with the product or with the service. Like we need to have this parameter in considered, so we don't fail in our project. And the project control quality, it's based on 4 points. First one is quality assurance, where it's related to the process, and we will ensure suppliers meet quality standards before exporting. Like we will evaluate them if they meet what we want to share with our customers. Uh, like shipping or checking the avocado ripeness, watermelon freshness, or the quality of dates and limes. The second one is quality control, where we will monitor the products, randomly checking their quality. So in this way, we will not be like guessing if it's correct or not. Like it's just gonna be a random process, and we will receive feedback on the after delivering the products. So this way, we will not only receive the check from our workers, but of also of our customers. The third one is corrective and preventive actions, which relates to quality issues, which one of them arise, such as damaged or overripe fruit. Corrective actions will be taken, and feedback we will be also used to implement preventive measures, such as stricter ripeness checks for avocados or avoid future problems. And the last one is the communication plan. Team members will track shipments in real time and maintain communication with customers throughout the export process. In case of delays or problems, the team will proactively reach out to customers with solutions or compensation options. So if the product gets damaged or something, we will be like, for example, be sending another one for uh, the same they asked for, but for free, like as a courtesy. So yeah, this is the project control quality.
Then we can move on to the project budget, in which we start with Lime and Libya, in which we had a few inputs, which were basically the overall acquisition of materials and machinery needed, in which for liming, they had obviously a marketing manager, which are paid daily, and as the numbers you can see on the table here, in which the total amount of money that this would the budget would have for canning would be $2,275. And then we can move on to Denmark and dates, which had a little bit of a larger investment as the machinery is a lot more important, which came out to be around $2.3 million. And then we move on to the next countries, which we have Spain and the overall watermelon and liquid flavorization, which also had a budget of around 340,000 euros. And then we move on to the last budget plan, which was Argentina and avocado, which came out to a total of 2.7 million Mexican pesos. Then we can move on to the project resource management, which are just approved and required resources for the project, which, as seen on this table, we had investments, the overall human resources between all industrial processes, the various machinery needed, and overall raw materials, so avocados, watermelons, etc., and the investment in research and development, would, as you can see, which have an estimated cost of those values and would have an estimated date to use, in which raw materials and R&D would be more continuous investments.
As for the risks associated with the project, we listed some of the main ones, which include the risk description, the sustainability issues that are associated with the project, and the response would be implementing more solid, sustainable practices that align with the company's values and that of the shareholders. And second would be supply chain problems. To react to that, we would ensure the company maintains relationships with multiple different suppliers in order to have a large and overstocked inventory to reduce risks of lack in inventory. Third, we have equipment maintenance. To respond to that, we would ensure that all machinery involved has regular maintenance in order to reduce risk of machine failure. And finally, the risks associated with market changes, which can be controlled by having regular market research conducted in order to adapt and cater the products to ongoing market trends. And that's all. Thank you.